For this segment of A Bit of Addison History, I am going to focus on a history of a specific address in Addison, which has been home to several different establishments over the years. The address is 33 East Lake Street. 33 East Lake Street is located east of Addison Road on the south side of Lake. In the 1874 DuPage County Atlas, the property is shown to be owned by August Roderman. Per the 1870 census, August Roderman is listed as a farmer. In the 1904 County Atlas, he is still shown as the owner of the property. Although this photo of Brinkman's Tavern has been dated to 1890, census research of William Brinkman in 1900 indicates that he was a farmer at the time. He was born in Germany and immigrated to this country in 1881. By the 1910 U.S. federal census, William is listed as a bartender in the dram shop industry. So sometime between 1900 and 1910, Brinkman went into the tavern business. William's World War I draft registration shows that he is no longer a bartender. He is listed as a driver for the Standard Oil Company in Addison. The 1920 census also shows William, now a widower, is living in a rented house on Lake Street with 7 of his children, ranging in age from 20 to 6. His occupation is now blacksmith at a blacksmith shop. It is unclear whether he is still living in his former tavern. According to the 1930 Greater Chicago Magazine, Louis Meyer acquired the 33 East Lake Street property around 1926. Louis Meyer's Village Restaurant was a popular headquarters at the time. The restaurant had become famed far and near for its chicken and steak dinners and business lunches. It also served as the central station in Addison for several bus lines: the Metropolitan or Western Motor Coaches, the Marigold bus line, as well as the Royal Rapid line. In addition to the restaurant, Myers furnished modern rooms and bathrooms for the transient public. In the 1930 census, Louis Edward Auguste Lutz Meyer is listed as a restaurant owner at the age of 45. He is listed as residing on Lake Street with his wife Marie and a boarder who worked in the stone quarry. By the 1940 census, Meyer is listed as an owner tavern and living on Lake Street with his wife and a new boarder named Ernest Speckman, whose occupation is listed as bartender. In a 1958 police benefit ad, the Village Tavern is listed as being operated by Lutzmeyer and Gunderson at 33 Lake Street. Lutzmeyer died in September of 1967. In the program for the bicentennial play Song of Addison in 1976, an ad for Gunderson's Village Tavern at 33 East Lake Street is found. The museum also has this photo of the tavern exterior from that same year. In an August 1991 Addison Press article, the tavern is mentioned as one of 10 local businesses located in former homes which violated village building codes put into effect in 1973, but were given a 20 to 25 year grace period to conform. It mentions that Peter Contos is interested in purchasing the property, but was not aware of the ordinance, and suggests that the village will consider granting an extension. Some sort of extension was given, and Peter Contos purchased the business in 1991, renaming it the Fuzzy Naval Sports Bar. In 1997, Walgreens considered building their new store on the southeast corner of Lake Street and Addison Road, and was interested in the property for use as a parking lot, and approached the owner with an offer. It was an insult, according to Contos. Walgreens' plans fell through, and the Fuzzy Naval continued to operate until February of 2000 and was demolished in March of 2000 under an agreement with its owner and the village. In January of 2001, the village approved plans for the construction of a Dunkin' Donuts, Baskin-Robbins ice cream parlor, and Trombo submarine shop to be built on the site. Online U.S. federal census records and the Chicago Tribune newspaper archives were used to provide much of the historical information for this segment. These resources are available for use at the Addison Public Library.